can't stop the love we made.
Hi guys, it's ShishKebabber1 coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. Today's video, guys, we got the Crystal Critters. That's what we're talking about, or whatever this 8th GBE ability is called. Remote Critters, or what the heck are we calling it? I don't even know. Let's turn down that volume just a smidge. It is called, well, Crystal Critters. Okay, sometimes they change the names on these things, but we're going to do a little bit of testing in this video, see how good these guys are. Little spoiler alert, they suck. They're basically rank 3 Kavan Crystal Critters. But let's go through it. Well, first of all, let's just start with Kavan's ability. Let's start at the beginning, guys, shall we? Because obviously that's where it comes from. Here we go. Now you see, in the past, way in the past, I was upgrading these things back in T-Med days. Don't ask questions, guys. Anyway, the point is, with a level 4 Crystal Critters, I get 10 critters spawned. Right, and it looks like it's going in increments of 2. I don't recall, I didn't look it up, but I'm going to guess that because we only get 8 from the gunboat ability, it's basically the equivalent of Crystal Critters level 3. The healing per second is the same, and the critter lifetime is also the same of 15 seconds. The gunboat ability does not tell you that, but I've already tested it, and I know that is the case. Back to the gunboat ability, you see we get 8 critters spawn. I love how they say damage per second is negative 30. What, like they heal enemy structures? That would stink. I would never use that. Well, maybe if we're showing off or something, right? But anyway, the point here is, guys, let's do a little bit of math. Let's do some testing. Let's see if this all works out. So how good are they, okay? You get 8 of these guys. They last 15 seconds, and they do 30 health per second each, right? So cumulatively, that's 240 HPS over the 15 seconds. Means you're getting 3,600 healing, okay? That's 3,600 health put right back on whatever. Now, I'm assuming they do the splash healing like healers, so you might be able to get more of that if, you know, troops are densely packed together. That's something else we could test. I'm not actually testing that in this video. We're just doing single target healing. But the point is, 3,600 health compared to the base health of a tank is just a little bit over half, right? Base health of a tank is 6,650. 3,600 would be like half of 7,200. So it's a little bit more than half a tank in 15 seconds, okay? That's what they can do. Healers, on the other hand, they can do 32 healing per second, a little bit more than the Crystal Critter at 30 HPS, okay? And we get 5 healers per boat. Now, this is what's interesting. So, if you get 5 healers and they're healing at 32 HPS each, that's 160 HPS, okay? But if you remember, we're getting 240 HPS out of the Crystal Critters, all 8 of them combined. But, guys, we got something else going on. We got the medic speed of plus 50% in the tribal. So another 50% on the 160 gives us exactly 240 HPS. So what that means, guys, is that in theory, 8 of these Crystal Critters is the equivalent of 1 full boat of tribally boosted medics. So, sorry, it's got an itch that's got to be scratched. So we're going to test that out. I've set up a Hammerman test-based design just to do this. We got 3 sniper towers. They're going to be damaging bullet, and well, let's just jump right into it. Take a look at it here. Yeah, you can kind of see the overview. We've got the 3 sniper towers that'll be damaging bullet. We'll let bullet take out all 3, and then we're going to see how long it takes the healers to heal them up. We'll do that, and then we'll also do it with Crystal Critters. Crystal Critters gets a little bit tricky because I have to keep recycling them, but, you know, we'll see within, you know, reasonable margin. We're not trying to be exactly scientific. Let's just jump right into it, guys. Here we go. We'll do the healer test first, and the way to kind of make it fair is just, that's not bullet. Helps I have the right hero selected. Now, I was just showing you guys Kavan's stats, and I guess that accidentally selected Kavan. Look at that. Okay, bullet. There we go. There we go, guys. I apologize for that. Okay, let's try that again. Testing it right out. Now, if you guys never used the base ability, you should. It's pretty cool, especially for junk like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop them under smoke, get bullet and the healers over there. Hopefully no healers take any damage. That's kind of important here. Now let's flare the sniper tower on the right. He's already going there, but just for consistency, we'll always start on the sniper tower on the right. Okay, now it hardly really matters when everything starts, although it should all start at the same time here, right around the 346 mark. And yeah, so we're just going to take this down. Honestly, I already know it's going to end right around 2 minutes and 50 seconds or so, because I've tested this first, guys. So I'm going to sit here and just talk a little bit through it. You can admire the base. Now, the reason why I put all these gold storages in there, do you know why? I'll mention the answer to that later on. I'll let you ponder that. Why did I throw a bunch of gold storages in there? I'll tell you the Hammerman statues were purely decoration. Gold storages had a purpose. Think about it. I'll mention it in the next one. But anyway, here we go. We're looking at Bullet's health. And he's almost full. But we're just going to listen for when the healers stop healing. You might have to take my word for it. I don't know how well the game audio is going to transfer over. Just watch the visuals. Yeah, right at 250. Okay, so there we go. Now let's retreat. Let's do that again, but let's just keep cycling these crystal critters every 15 seconds. I'll do the best I can. And we'll see what we get. Okay. Alright. Jumping right back in. It's really cool how the numbers just worked out like that. I thought I was going to have to do time ratios or something, but no, it's the exact same. In theory. In theory, guys. Okay, here we go. Let's test it out. Same idea, but this time with crystal critters. We put Bullet under smoke. Flare the right sniper tower. We'll throw the critters right before the smoke expires. Right about now should be good. Throw them down at like 332, I think. Yeah. Oh, a little late on that. So around 315, I think, so I need to throw it down. Oops, that was a little early. Maybe it makes up for the other one. Fat fingered the screen there. And then we'll need one more at around the 3-minute mark, or 3:02, I guess. Oh, he's already done, guys. So, he's already done. That was 10 seconds difference. I think with my over and under, I don't know, guys. So, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what that means. It means the crystal critters are maybe healing a little bit more, or what it means is the healers are healing a little bit less than what you would expect at 50% healing speed. But the point is the crystal critters are more potent than the one Boda healers, it would appear. And honestly, I got the same results. I've done this 2 other times. It was all about 10 seconds difference between the two. So yeah, that's exactly what I expected to have happen here. Anyway, but it's more or less what they say. I think some of it is just probably the medic speed tribal's kind of wonky. I wish that wasn't going on right now. It would make this a little bit better to test. But we'll go ahead and jump into a couple of bases. I got some on my map. I'm already Masterpiece boosted from earlier, guys. You know how this tribal is. It's rough, but that's what we got to do. Got to make it through there. Oh, and speaking of making it through there, in fact, doesn't my face cam normally goes over here for these vids. Sorry, I was just doing a Guns of Boom vid earlier. Leaderboard. Check this out, guys. Where am I at? Oh, they're knocking me down. I was 4th earlier today, but that's okay. We'll get back up there. I think we can at least get. Well, I don't know. Man, some people have really climbed. But anyway, the point is, guys, we're still doing really hot. Still keeping our head above water in this tribal. I hadn't checked the leaderboard in a while, but I was 4th today, guys. That was awesome. Okay, but I gotta start killing stuff, huh? I've already pre-classified the bases. There's nothing too fancy here, to be honest. Unfortunately, I mean, I think this guy is actually probably the worst because he's got a lot of damage. He's at 64, 122. We'll save him for the finale. But yeah, we're just gonna do our typical stuff, guys. TGM 152, aka Bullet's best. Obviously, now with the crystal critters, I don't think they're a very good GBE value. The only time that they're really useful is maybe in periods of intense damage when you're turning corners with rocket launchers, beating down at a bunch of Grens or something like that. Maybe your healers aren't even close, or maybe there's just not enough alive or whatever. In situations like that, I could kind of see using 1 or 2 uses of crystal critters, but their cost goes up so fast it's just not use it. That's Shish Kebaber's take on the crystal critters. I wanted to finish that. Oh, I didn't tell you, by the way, why I use those structures. The reason why I put those gold storages in the in that tester base was because I needed to keep the HP high on the HQ. I didn't want bullet taking out the HQ. So obviously the more structures that are on an island, the less amount of percentage each one takes off of the health of the HQ. But I think you guys probably knew that. Anyway, looking at this base now, it's a 0 level base. Verify those stats. It's 0, well, I guess there is a tribal bonus, right? It's a 0-50, 50% on the damage. We're looking at 2 grappler 3s, and am I missing anything else? No, just 2 grappler 3s. Okay, we'll just BART out the grapplers, and probably even BART out the shock launchers, at least one of them. Okay, let's see, here we go. Let's go 1 barrage. And it's probably 1 barrage, 2 artillery each. 1 barrage, 1 and 2. I love that tribal artillery, guys, don't you? Don't you love that tribal artillery? I know I do. Okay, and I don't know. We'll take out this one. He's already hurt a little bit. 1 artillery and oh, come on. And 2. Okay, there we go. Now, drop bullet by the cannon, between the boom cannon, everybody else on the right. Keeping an eye on the boom cannon. Yeah, he turned, so we're going to smoke the back of our troops here. Okay. Now, got a shock in hand. Probably just shock the shock launcher or cannon or boom cannon, depending on which way bullet turns, guys. I like to keep that shock in hand. Okay. Things are looking pretty good. Shock launcher, let's just go ahead and shock it. Okay. Now, put some critters. Actually, let's shock the left side with that boom cannon. We got a loose boom cannon up top that needs some shocking. And yeah, everything's looking good. I guess we'll throw some critters down because we can. There's absolutely no point and advantage in doing this, but I figured, hey, why not? If anything, it reduces my DPS because now they're healing bullet more and he's doing less damage per second, right? But it doesn't really matter, guys. It's 0 level base. We're Masterpiece boosted, and wait for it. Let's just do a critter spam on the core or on the HQ. Kaboom! Just like that. Asian letter player goes down to Pound Town. TGM 152, aka Bullets Best, with the crystal critters on the HQ. Oh yeah, tonight, guys, you probably saw me. I had a super fantastically awesome. I thought it was a blunder. Should have been a blunder on OpDestroy's All Hits Live stream. What seat was it? Stream 5, something like that. Anyway, so excuse me. You guys voted me a 6. You're nuts. That hit was not a 6, but I'm glad in the end you figured it out with the tiebreaker. So awesome. Anyway, I wanted to be a judge. That's why I was just gonna put on a show for you guys. Now, had that hit actually worked out, it would have been cool. But I really should have just gone with all Rainmakers. That was my original plan. Then I thought I'd get extra spicy by putting the Grens in there, but that proved to be a mistake. I didn't think too well about how to deal with that laser. I knew it was there. Like, I didn't not know it was there, but I was thinking laser 1, and I was looking at the damage. It was only a little bit more than 100%, so I wasn't that worried about it. And I was hoping the critters would distract it, but they didn't. And yeah, que sera, sera. It was fun though. I really enjoyed being a part of that. You know, the turnout's been a little bit lower on his streams for that, and it's too bad because it's a lot of fun. I hope you guys get out there and jump in. Don't be afraid to do it. It's one of the reasons I jumped in, just to fill a seat, because I know the last couple ones he hasn't been rolling with a full task force. Anyway, guys, but for those hitters that are there, wow, phenomenal hits, guys. And don't worry about it if you're breezy. It's not a big deal. Okay, this guy is at 55. What are we at? 55.99. Yeah, is that what I'm marked as? That is correct. I should just read my markings. My nose always runs under this stupid light. Anyway, what are we looking at? Got a Laser Beam 3 and Shield Gen 3. What is this, like 2 Proto Day? Although you probably noticed I'm rocking 2 Protos on my base. I forgot to build one earlier. But that's soon to be fixed. Okay, let's see. Well, laser beam, don't really care. Not much to do here. Just BART out shock launchers. 55 on the health. 1 barrage, 2 artillery probably does it. 1 barrage, and let's just do 1 and 1 to start. But I think it'll be 1 and 2. Yeah. Alrighty. Bullet. The drop is pretty standard unless there's a reason to go left. I typically always go right, guys. I mention this because I'm right-handed, so less of my screen is covered by my hand if I'm working on the right side of the screen versus the left. This is the reason I prefer the right. Again, unless the base is not symmetrical, but so many bases are done more or less symmetrically. There's usually never an advantage. But things you do want to watch out for, well, I should shut up and start shocking stuff, but stuff you do want to watch out for is how the HQ is centered, like if it's more right or more left. These kinds of things can make a difference. Drop some critters in front, let's drop some crystal critters on that tank as well. Put a shock up here, give Bullet a drink, I don't even know why, I just kind of lost track of him. There he is, okay, put some shocks up here on these boom cannons. Let's drop some more crystal critters and actually just do a heal. Let's put a shock and another heal, and I'm just trying to keep troops alive. I'm being stupid, guys. I'm just having fun here with the crystal critters and all the healing. I could reflare. I could have reflared a long time ago, but uh-oh, boom cannon sees something. Sees a crystal critter. Well, let's put an artillery into the boom cannon, just so we don't have to worry about him. We really probably should work on some of these rockets, especially the ones that just fried those Grens to the right. Let's drop a smoke in the back, and just for fun, we'll put some more crystal critters out. This is one of those situations where I said they might be useful, but it's already my third use of them, so it's not very GBE efficient at all. But hey, we're featuring them, guys. So there you go. I guess since we're already back here, we might as well take out the shield gen. Those healers are getting fried, but I'm just donating gems and intel for the guy here. Consider me Saint Shish Kebabber. You're watching good deeds at work right here, guys. Okay, here we go. Working on that shield gen. These Grens over here, they're just working out. They're not really doing anything since working on the shield gen. I could reflare, but I'm happy with where everything is. Bullets getting nice and low on health. Keeping a close eye on it. Don't want it to get too low, of course. AKA him being dead. Okay, you know what? That looks pretty good. Let's flare in close. Let's drop a smoke just so he doesn't die on the way. Put some critters down. And good, we have enough for a drink, too. Here we go. Going in for the burn on Maxilana. Maxilana hitting that energy drink, guys. Wait for it, and kaboom, just like that. Maxilana goes down to Pound Town with TGM 152, aka Bullet's best, and all of the critter kisses that I could throw at him. Losses were still kind of but I don't care. Just having fun. Hey, we did get the crystal, though. No, really, should have reflared a long time ago. I'm just being super lazy right now for some reason. I just don't care, because we're kind of boosted, so I know I'm going to win. I guess that's why. 64, 122, but I've been boosting a lot. I mean, again, like I told you in my surviving video for this tribal, that's the way to do it, guys. I mean, if you got the power powder, roll with it. That's what it takes. Some of these bases are hard, 7 ice bases, whatnot. I took down Master Morty the other day. Good job, man. I dropped diamonds and intel for him and all that. He had 6 ice boosted. That was a fun one. That was a one hit with Rainmakers. I don't want to, nothing to show you guys, though. I don't want to say, ooh, I can take him down, because I was fully boosted, too, right? I just finished an op hit, and he appeared on my map. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, yeah, let's verify those stats. 64 and, what was that, a 122, right? Yeah, 122. Okay. We see SEMO. We hate SEMOs. It's what I'm building right now in the weapons lab. I love deploying them, hate fighting them. SEMO, Laser Beam 3, and Shield Gen 3. Well, that SEMO, you know where we can send it, guys. Straight to Pound Town, of course. And, yeah, okay. So, Bart up the SEMO and go with that. He's got 41,000 HP, 2 barrage, 2 artillery. Should spell the end for Mr. SEMO. Now, the only other thing to keep in mind here is the laser beam damage might be a little bit high, but we've got crappy crystal critters just for that. Okay, here we go. So, let's go ahead and drop troops first. Yeah, we'll get Bullet up on that boom cannon, tank on the sniper tower, and everyone else sort of in between, sort of like that. Okay, 2 barrage, 1 and 2, and 2 artillery, 1, 2. Get back to the action here. Gonna put some critters in front of the tanks for that cannon. Looks like one of the tanks took a hit. It's alright. They're expendable, guys. Alright, SEMO is down. Sniper tower on the left, we need to keep an eye on him. Sniper tower on the right, we need to keep an eye on him. Grens have a way of getting picked off by them, so do healers. Okay, we had tanks to turn, that's good. We'll go ahead and put some crystal critters down. Give Bullet a drink. Yeah, that hurt. Let's put down a heal on the Grens. Yeah, because they just walked into it again. Give Bullet a drink. Put a shock on the laser. Yeah, that laser does hurt, as expected. There's a lot of damage on this base. It's the one thing about this base is it hurts, and it's a very hot laser. Okay, I know we lost tank. It's okay. Sniper tower's almost gone. Thankfully, Bullet's got enough of an angle to where the laser's not really hitting anything else. Let's give him a drink, though. We got plenty of GBEs. Put down, shock the laser. and the boom cannon back there. Take out this other shock launcher with an artillery. Drop some crystal. Nah, we don't really need the critters. The rocket damage is mainly gone. Bullet does need a drink though. And we need to kind of shore everybody up. I'm waiting for that shock launcher to go down. Okay, actually, people are more or less in an okay position. We lose a couple of Grens, but I'm just getting all the overthrow on that laser. Now we can get everybody back together. It'll give our healers an easier time healing everybody else. Let's drop some crystal critters. Let's actually drop a heal as well, since everyone's nice and bunched up here. Yeah, that medic back here, he better hurry up if he wants to stay alive. Crystal critters are coming out to help out. Now that we got everybody nice and regrouped, guys, we got plenty of time. We got options. Let's take a look. Really, that left side's looking pretty good. Well, the right side, that mortar's almost down. Let's go right. Okay, go right over here. Drop some critters on the mortar to take him out. Bye-bye, mortar. Oh, took 2 bites, a bite and a half, something like that. Okay, now we're going to kind of work our way around. Let's take a couple of flares just to get everyone in the spots that we want. Hopefully the medics don't get popped, although we might lose one here. That's okay. I could do something about it, but I don't care. At the end of a fight, medics aren't really that important, unless you got a lot of damage. But, I mean, at this point in the fight, you don't need that many medics. I mean, yeah, it saves gold not to let them die, don't get me wrong. But earlier in the fight, you want to keep them, because they keep your troops alive. But at the end of the fight, medics are worth far less, you know? You know what I mean. Okay. Anyway, we're getting there slowly but surely. We'll go ahead and flare close to that shield gen, pop it, get back to the HQ, flare close to it, and pop that. Popping everything. Here we go, guys. We'll even pop some crystal critters on top of it. Alright. It's so tempting just to go over there and take out all that GBE, because normally I would do that, just finish it off doing a around the world hit, but we'll be nice to this guy. Okay, normal critters, which doesn't give me enough for a drink, but that's okay. And we'll do a crystal critters right on top of the HQ. Right about now. Crystal critters and a heal. There we go. Kaboom! Just like that. Diablo, not a Diablo, goes down to Pound Town. The devil. Sending the devil down to Pound Town. Okay. Those were super fantastically, sloppily awesome hits, guys. Anyone else pop up on the map? Nope. Where are we there? 6! We moved up a spot. Well, whatever. Who cares, right? Okay. Well, I guess that's about it. So, you know, think what you want about the crystal critters. I mean, obviously they suck, okay? There's really no way around this. They're probably the worst of all GBE abilities, but they're nice to throw down on cores, you know? Maybe you do like just what I did there. The med kit and the crystal critters is an excellent way to finish off solo. And, oh, you know, I guess, since you're here, I guess I should show you something. Earlier tonight, I was already boosted. I did do an op hit, and it wasn't that horrible. I opened up on Machina. I'm still rolling weird kind of Mega Crab statues, you can see. It's a 352, yeah. Anyway, fully boosted, Machina. Check it out, guys. Here we go. Take a quick look at the map here. Statue, well, I can't do it when it's paused. 478, so what were we rocking here? A little over 1 million on the health, you know, something. 1.1 mil. But, you know, this was actually, guys, this was actually my first bullet shock hit. And it worked, so that's pretty cool. A little bit sloppy, you know, on the dropping smokes. Still need to work more on that. Whatever. We're getting into it, guys. Being super critical. I mean, I know all the things to look at, right? It's just a matter of maintenance and rehearsal. You should try to get 4 boats under the smoke instead of 3, but I kind of got 3.5. I overlapped the smokes right there, you know, whatever. I paused too long right here. Boom, I lost delay on rockets. Here we go. I'm taking too long on boats, so I drop all the boats. We definitely lost delay, and we lost some girls. But we're getting there. Now we go with the flare. And here we go. But, you know, delay's already gone, so who gives a crap at this point? Making our way over there. Here we go. Doing the smoke, shocking bullet. I made sure to get bullet smoke down first, of course, because I want him to appear first, but I don't want there to be too much delay between the smokes, because once bullet has the attention and everything else, Zukas need to be firing. Flare the HQ, almost forget the taunt, throw critters in a bad spot, get the only shock that I need to get off, which is right up there. Should have thrown critters more on this sniper tower right here. It doesn't really matter, guys. Cycle taunt one more time. And kaboom, just like that, Machina went down to Pound Town with Easy and Bullet Taunt. But there you go, guys. Just in case you were wondering, does Shish know how to do AZ? Yes, I do. I was purposely just having fun on off stream tonight. Anyway, guys, hope you have a super fantastic, awesome rest of your day, morning, afternoon, whatever it is. And as always, remember, check out your statue first. They never give me troop damage. As always, remember, guys, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Have a great day.